1 minute. It is in recording. If you want to create a table in the real time, you just create a table. You just create a table in the real time. I mean, AOT under application object tree, we have data dictionary object. Under data dictionary object, we have the tables object. This is tables node. If you want to create a table, you just right click on the right click on the table. We'll get the new table option. Okay, we'll get the new table option. You just click on the new table. Okay, this is the this is the way to create a new table. And coming to this point, you just give a table name. So suppose I'm going to give the name like this: A Anish underscore main TABLA. Yeah, this table I used to create. This is the property area. Okay, this is the property area, and this is the table. This is the AOT environment. If you want to give the names, those kind of things, majorly we are going to give over here. This property area. Okay. Okay, you just click over here. This is the main table. Okay, just save it. This is the empty table, and this is the main table. You just open it. By defaultly, we will get this table. Okay. Okay, yeah. Is it okay?
Okay.
So yeah, but what we need to do, these all these things are default fields. Partition, record ID, data area ID. This is called data area ID, and this is called recursion ID. If you'll go for the just table creation, you will get these 4 fields. These all are default fields. So what we need to do, we need to do the specific fields. We need to create specific fields. For this question, we just go through here field node, right? This is called field node. We just right click on the field node. I guess you people know about the data types, right? What is string, what is integer, and real, and date, and time.
Yeah.
It is a data type. I'm going to tell you about enum and container guide in 64. These things. These things. These 4 things. It's not an issue. But you people knows about it. String and integer and real and date and time. Those things, right? Like.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yes.
Do you know about data types, right? These all are the data types.
Yeah.
If you want to store some data, you could be stored in some particular data type, right?
Yeah. Right.
Data should be related to data type, right? By using the data type, we can store the data. Am I right?
Yeah. Right.
So now I am going to take the field. So under field node, I'm just creating. I just take a string. Here I am going for customer ID. CUST customer. Why I'm going to done like this? Wherever I am going, I just give the word first name will be capital and the word like that, and here A capital, M capital, T capital. This is called as naming convention. We need to maintain like this. You just follow over here accounting distribution template detail, accounting distribution TMP. Here also A capital, D capital, T capital. So you will, if you will give the name like this, it is easy to read. It is easy to read it. Okay, because there is no space. If I will go for the space bar, it should not allow. Okay, you understand? You understand, Lloyd? You understand?
Yes. Yes.
If you will go for space bar, it could not allow. So you just give the name for. You just give the name for. In properties node, you just give for name, and after that you just same. Repeat it as a label. And coming to this part also, C capital and I capital. So customer ID, I will write down it later. Okay, I'm not going to give the label and help text for further reason. So I just create a field. Okay, and And coming to this part, and I am going to take, I wish I want to take 3 or 4 fields, so that's the reason. Okay, here I am going to take a name. Okay, and name and these things also. Age. I want to just I want to create a just a sample table here. So that's the reason I'm just giving sample. Dummy fields. Okay, okay, and I used to take integer like a real. The real real should be allowed. Like amount values, point values, it should be allowed, right? So that is the reason I'm going to take a real one. Lie, do you understand, right?
Yeah, I'm understanding you're creating tables. The thing I'm not understanding is the strings real. Is that stands for specific thing or just randomly anything?
No, 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 no. If you'll go for the data type, it's based on the data type. That's why I used to ask you before going to start this field session. So before going to start, so if you know about data type or don't know data type, that's why.
We have data types in SharePoint, but the thing is, we have a specific thing like okay, if it's like animals, so different type of animals.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So there
yeah,
are
yeah, yeah.
okay,
Yeah, let me say one thing. String is used for names, those kind of, script, alphabetical of the, A to Z. If you want to write
ha,
anything between, then we are going for string. If you want to any numerical
okay,
values, numberings, those kind of things, you can go for, age. Age should be in 27, 28, 38, those kind of things. It should be
okay,
integer. Real value,
Yeah.
okay.
3.12, 4.12, 69.12.
Decimals,
Yeah, decimals, those kind of.
decimals.
Yeah. Date should be day.
Understood, understood,
Yeah.
understood.
Time should be hour, hour, minute, second, those
Yeah,
values.
yeah, okay,
UTC date time, it should be stored, and date and time, both these both thing it should be stored. Okay, enums I will show you how to do, what to do.
okay,
I will show you.
okay,
I will
okay,
take separate class for this.
okay,
Okay, and container, it could store all kind of data types. Okay, I will show you about it later. Okay, good. It will show, it is also a different type of unique, and extend int 64, it is extendable for the integer. So these are all the data types. So as per the requirement, I should take, I'm going to take this. It is in string, and name also in string, and it is in integer, it is in point value. Okay, so I'm going to take one more and one more thing. This is in date. Okay. Here, day O B, date of birth. I'm going to give date of birth. Okay. Okay, buddy. I just save it. Okay.
Yeah.
okay,
So this is the simple way to create. I'm just going to show you what is the simple way, Anish. Okay. This is a table, and you just after I mean after creating a table, you just restore and synchronize it. Okay.
okay,
Wherever you, after going to simple modifications, simple changes in the table, you just go for the synchronizing. Okay, then after you just go for the open. Yeah, this is our table. Age, amount, customer ID, date of birth, name. These all are
Okay.
our properties. And we got, partition and record ID, and data area ID. This is called data area ID. Recursion. This is called recursion. So these four are default fields. If you will create any kind of table, any table, you should maintain, it should keep partition and record ID and data area ID and recursion. Those four fields will get defaultly, but we have four fields: age and amount and customer ID and date of birth and name. So these all are four fields. Okay. So if you want to enter the data, you just control plus n. You will get the data over here. Age 27. You know one thing, partition and record ID and data area and data area ID and recursion. These four fields are non-editable fields. If you will go for edit, I mean, you are unable to edit these fields. Okay. If I will go for age, I can edit it, and I will explain you what is partition, what is record ID, what is data area ID, what is recursion. Those things I will explain you. No issues regarding. I mean, no issues. I will explain you later. So this is the way. This is the way to create. Okay. If I will go for Control plus N, 28. You just saw it. Okay, you just saw it. This is the way to create a table. No, I mean there is nothing. Um, there is nothing to create. Okay, just go for unused main table and just give the name. Just click on the tables, right click on the table, select new table. After selecting the new table, the will come like this. I mean table number one, table number two, like this. You just go for the name and his main table, where whatever you want to, I mean whatever you want to give the name, you just give the name to the table and his main table like this. Yeah, I mean you need to maintain particular naming convention, like it should be in the proper way, right? Anish main table. Okay. Here also accountant BR, accountant logical, I mean logistic location. So in that sense, it is easy to read it, right? Yeah.
I have a query, Sashi.
Yeah, no, one a minute, just a minute. You just store it. You just store it in the. Okay, just a minute. You just store it once. I will. I mean, you just ask again. Okay, Anish. Here
Yes.
it is very easy to read it. Okay. After that,
Yes, right.
we'll give the name to a particular table. After that, we'll come to field session. I mean, we need to make. I mean, we will get four default fields, but we have the requirement with specific fields, right? So with that
Yeah.
fields, we need to go for, I mean field node. Just right click and go for nude and select the data type and give the field name. Select the data type and select a field and give the field name based on the data type. After that, we'll selecting this much of fields. This is the basic way to create a table. Okay, buddy.
Yes, right.
Yeah, this is the basic way. We'll get, there is four default fields: partition and record ID, and data area ID and recursion. And
And that question.
age, amount, customer ID, date of birth, and name. These all are, I mean, we had built it,
Yes.
right? So these
Yeah,
are,
the custom field.
yeah, we need to customize. I mean, we already customized it. These all are default fields. So this is the proper
Default
way
field.
to create a table. So yeah,
Okay.
this also, yes, ask me. What's your query?
Yeah. I wanted to know, like, now we created a table, right? So normally, what type of request comes for us to create a table? I mean, they will specify they want to have this name or that name, or we just randomly
Yeah, yeah,
do it.
you're awesome, awesome, awesome. Yes, if you'll go for the real-time environment, you will get a requirement as per the company basing. I mean, as per the client based. Client will be ask you. Client will be going to ask you. I wish I want to. I mean, I wish I want to get a table on this particular name. This table should be the main table, and this table should be. They will give the. They will give the requirement. They will give the requirement to
Okay,
the I mean, functional guys. As per the client requirement, functional guy is going to prepare a FDD, functional design document. Okay. So
okay,
they will give the, I mean functional guys give you a functional design document. Based on the functional design document, we'll create a table, and we'll create a table and functional design functional guy goes to, give the requirement, field setup, and everything here they will mention as per the requirement, as per
okay,
the names. We need to give the name, and we need to do the label name. We need to give the pop-ups. Everything you should done by FDD requirement. Okay.
okay.
So this is the basic way to create a table. Nice doubt, Anish. Okay. So this is the basic way to create a table. Okay. Hello, Anish.
Yes, I have a question. Where to send the primary key?
No, 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 no. You just leave it. You just leave it. Primary key, foreign key. We'll talk about it later. Just leave it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. This you need to know about basic topics here. From basic topic onwards, we will go for the discussion. Okay. So this is the way. This is the way, and here this is the way to create a table. But in the real time scenario, we are not doing like this. We are not going to work under application object tree. In the real time environment, we are going to done the creation under project environment. Am I right? We need to create a separate project, and we need to do this. We need to do this customization in specific environment. So there is this is the this image for project creation. This is the place for particular, is this particular place for project creation. And here private and shared, there is two types of projects. I mean majorly people are going to create a tables, create a customization in shared projects. Okay.
Okay.
So now I'm also going to create a project in shared project. So just take a shared project, just right click on the project and take new. After that, go for project. Here I'm going to create a project. Yeah, I'm going to give the name for the project. Yeah, like Anish main project. In real time environment also we need to give the names like this only. Don't do please follow this naming convention. You just blindly keep it. Okay. In this sense only you will be, you will be like a real time guy, or else you're like a fresher. Okay. Majorly everyone going to prepare, everyone is going to maintain this way only. So that's the reason I'm going to tell you, you just keep this way. So after giving the name, I'm just going to Anish main project. This is the way, and I just open, select and open. So this is my project. Yeah, let me say one funny thing. This is like AOT. The project name like AOT, just AOT, like it's like AOT. That's enough.
Okay.
We have AOT right here. Here we have the AOT. So it's working like AOT. So from here we need to maintain the application object tree. What under AOT, what objects we have, what are the objects we are having? We need to keep it. We need to keep it. So
Okay.
then how to keep
Means
it?
tables. Okay. Means tables, form, reports, everything you create in the project.
Yeah, yes, we need to create the objects. We need to give the objects with this, including with these images. So for that, we just go for the, we just right click on the project name and you just go for the new, and we just go for the group. After selecting the group, go to the properties, project group type. There is project group type. Now I am going to create a data dictionary because this is the first one, right? So Anish and Lad, be on the be on the correct way. Don't waste. Don't go for another way, please. Okay,
Okay.
you just blindly maintain this particular way. Data dictionary. In that sense, you will learn easily. So that's the reason I'm going to tell you. Project group type. You just select data dictionary. After that, name also. You just give the project dictionary. Just copy and paste it. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
We'll get the image with it. Okay.
Oh, that's good.
So this is the data dictionary. So under data dictionary, we have, I'm going to create a customization, table customization. So this is the table. So I need to create a table image even. After that, when I will, after that, first of all, I need to create a table image. After that, I need to create a table. So this is the object. This is the element, right? So first of all, I need to create an object. After that, I will create an event. Okay. So this is the group. Under data dictionary, we have tables. So project group type. Go to project group type and select tables. And after that, just copy paste it. After that, we need to customize the table over here. which table we are having, Anish main table, we need to customize that particular table. So I'm not going to customize that particular table over here because already I customized it. Okay, already I prepared it. I just going to drag and drop it. Okay, 1 minute, buddy. I just going to drag and drop it. Yes, yeah, it's enough. Save it and restore it. No need to do it again and again. Just synchronize it. When you are going to done the modification in that kind of situations, you just go for the, I mean, synchronization. Okay, this is the way. And let me do some more things like new and group.
Sashi, how did you synchronize it?
No need to do that. That's not a big issue here. Go for the synchronize. There is option, right?
Synchronize, okay.
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 So no need to worry. So for object, so just go for, I mean, view. There is a views. Yeah, this is the view. And select and copy. We'll get the object node. Yeah. So here, look over here. Object, I mean,
Yeah.
tables are on the top and views are on the bottom, right? You just all plus up, all plus up here. It should be in the order. If you want to set any kind of orders, then you can set it. All plus up arrow. If you want to down it, all plus down arrow. All plus up arrow, all plus down arrow, all plus up arrow, all plus down arrow, like this. Okay. This is the way to create a table. Okay. This is the way. Okay, guys.
Yeah. Okay.
This is the way. So I just create a table over here, and after that, after creating a table, okay. So if you want to create any kind of, I mean, objects in the AOT environment as per the requirement, you just create like this. Just right click,
Yeah.
just right click and select group. Then object will come. Then object will come. Okay. If you will select the group, then object will come. From object, you need to go for, I mean, from object, you need to go for the item. Okay.
Okay.
Don't make it confusion. So if you will go for the, I mean, again, if you will take the, I mean, group, you will get one more object over here. Okay, if you will go for the project, if you will go for, I am going for group. Here I will get the object. But if I will go for a form or table, for suppose, let me go for table. I will get direct table environment, not an object. I just got this object from here, right? From data dictionary. So from data dictionary, I usually go for new and group. By using that group, I will get a table object.
Tip.
So
Okay.
now I am going for just new and the table. If I will get like this, I will get a directly table. So I will get directly item. Item is made. I mean, item is like a body. Item is like, I mean, item is having fields and field groups, indexes. It should be under the object. Okay.
Okay.
Object have maintaining few, I mean, too many items. Like under object we have too many items. Like whenever it is, wherever it is, we can store it. So that's the reason I'm going to store it. Anish, you got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Lloyd, you got it?
So better to make, yeah, better
Yes.
to maintain the proper procedure to create queries, right?
Yeah. That's better. So first of all, you need to create an object. After that, you will go for item. Don't forget it. It should be little confusion in initial stages, not a big issue. No issues. Okay, this is the way, and this is the item, and this is the way. And now I am going to explain about it. A recursion, and I mean, there is default items, right? I mean, there is default fields, right? So partition and record ID and recursion, recursion and data area ID. Okay.
Yes, yes.
So now I am going to explain about it. I mean, record ID first of all. So record ID is working as a full text index. Okay, buddy. Index means, do you have any idea about index? Live?
No,
No, no, right? He doesn't have any idea
no.
about index, right? So you just store it blindly. I will explain about it. Index. I mean, this is the index. Follow my mouse. This is the index. Record ID. We need to create a separate index for a particular table, but record ID working as a default index for a table. So you just blind it. Record ID will be unique for every data. For every data, single data having. I mean, each and every data, of course, it should be same record ID, but sorry, same customer ID. It should be same customer ID, but record ID will be unique. Okay, 101 record ID,
Okay.
101 record ID. I mean customer ID, but record ID will be unique. Okay, now I am going again. I mean, sorry, Control plus N. Now I am going for again. I mean 2022, and again 101, but record ID will be unique. Okay, and again I am going for that. So record ID will be unique. So like this, record ID will be unique. If it is same customer ID, I mean, if it is same ID or different IDs, record ID will be unique, unique, unique. So that is the reason it will be working as a default index. When you are going to select a table, when you are going to open a table, when you are going to call the table should be open the data based on the record ID. If doesn't have index, okay, record ID working as a default index. What is the record ID? If anyone going to ask the interview question in your interviews, record ID is the default index. It is used to fetch the, fetch the data. I mean, it is used to fetch the table performances. That's enough, simply. Okay,
Performance. Okay.
table performance. That's enough. And coming to data area ID, it should declare the data. I mean, it should be I mean, it should be declare the data area ID. I mean, data. I mean. Specific table belonging to which company and which area, it should be
Yeah.
declared this place. Right now I'm in that company, right? Right now I'm in that
Yeah.
company. This should be declared over here, this thing only. Okay, okay. And recursion is the main work of the recursion is you just use it to fetch the data performances. It is used to data performance. It is used to boost up for the data performances. Okay. As for the recursion, when you are going to recursion, the first ID will be 1, the second ID will be like number, the third ID, from third ID onwards, we will get hash, 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 like again last one digit or two digit number. Okay. So it's not a main problem. It's not a main issue. But this is the way recursion. Recursion, the main purpose of the recursion is to fetch the data performances. To fetch the data performance, to support the data performance. Okay, now, are you okay?
Okay.
So, but yes, recursion is always supporting to OCC and PCC environment. Recursion will be always support to the OCC. Do you know the meaning of OCC? Okay. Uh,
No.
yes, I guess you don't know about that. Recursion will be always based on the OCC and PCC. I mean OCC, based on the OCC. OCC means optimistic concurrency control. Optimistic concurrency. Optimistic concurrency control. Okay. OCC means. You understand, guys?
Yes.
The main purpose of OCC is to fetch the data performance. I mean, to fetch the data performance to improve the data performance. Okay. It is internally fetching and it is internally boosting for the data performances. Okay. For this thing, OCC, I mean, for this thing, recursion will be supports always. You got my point? Recursion will be support always support for this thing. You will get a interview question in the real time. I mean, I mean, in the interviews. Okay, you'll get a question in the interviews. I mean, what is OCC and PCC? OCC means optimistic concurrency control. It is used to fetch the data performances, and it is very helpful for data improvement, I mean, successful running. Okay, so it should help for the successful running for the operation, for the particular operation. And PCC, pessimistic concurrency control. Hello.
Okay.
This is PCC means pessimistic concurrency control, and it will, I mean, it will handle some. I mean, it will handle different logics and different security kind of things. Pessimistic concurrency control. It will maintaining different security kind of thing, and it will maintain like a license kind of thing. Those kind of things it will maintain. Okay. License, those kind of things it will maintain, but it will use for data performances, data fetching, I mean, operations, I mean, you need to do the operation in correct order. In that sense it will be useful. For PCC it should be useful for, I mean, licensing, securities, those kind of issues, it should be useful for that. Okay, this is recursion always interlinked to OCC. Based on the OCC, recursion will be calling. Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, light.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, okay.
Yeah. This is you need to know, yeah. This thing you need to know. So after that, so you know about data area ID maintain, company name.
Yeah.
Recursion will be, yeah. Recursion will be maintain data performances. So record ID working as a default index. It should be unique for
Yes,
every data, each and every data. If data ID will be, I mean, data ID will be, I mean, customer ID will be same or not, record ID will be unique. Okay, and partition, coming to the partition, it should make as a, I mean, it's nothing, I mean, it's nothing. Partition, I mean, partition ID will be, I mean, the group of data will be under one part. I don't know how to explain it exactly. These all things will be under one part. So that could be maintained. You just follow over here. Same thing, same thing. We should maintain same thing. These are all the data under one part. So it should maintain like a partition. So there is a name called partition. It just be, I mean, it's just going to show this is the part. This table is one part, and this table is one part. Okay. Light, you got it?
Yes.
So maybe partition, one question, partition maybe related to the company. If we have another company, maybe the partition number is different.
Yeah. If you'll go, I mean, yes, you're right. If you are going to choose the table collections, there is a table collections option in, I mean, I will show it. Let's a moment. Okay, just leave it. I will explain about it partition later. Okay. Because there is table collection. I mean, yes. When we are going to this task, I will explain it. Okay. Okay. So this is the way to create a table. So this is the default fields, and these all are the, I mean, here these are the, I mean, partition and recursion, and data area ID and recursion ID. These all are the, these things are the, these fields are the default fields, and we have the, I mean, customized fields. So we need to customize the table like this. Okay. So this is the simple table. So after completing the table, when you are going to, I mean, when you are going to create a table, we have the properties. we need to maintain some properties. Okay, we will get one interview question like this. What is the mean? I mean, what are the table best practices? What is the best practices? And I mean, they will ask you like that. What are the what are the properties we need to given for the table? I mean, when you are going to create in majorly. So those properties are name, label, and title field one. We need to select my title field one, customer ID. We have the field, right? Customer ID. Title field two, name. We need to give the two fields. Why are going to give the two fields? I will tell you later. Okay. And table type, we should maintain like this. This is the table type, and why it is using and why it is it. I will explain. I will explain about it later. No. Right now I'm going to explain about it. Okay. Tables are majorly two types here. Okay.
Okay.
Table types are two types: regular table, temporary tables. Regular tables and temporary tables. So in the tables, yeah, here we have the tables, right? Just a look, have a look over here. Tables are two types: regular table, in memory, temp db. These two are temporary tables. So tables are two types: regular table and temporary tables. Temporary tables are two types. Okay?
Okay, regular tables, temporary tables. Okay.
Yeah, temporary tables are in memory and temp db. Temp db. So temporary table and in memory table. Regular table, it will store the data. We are going to give some data for the particular table, right? Which we are going to given the data for the particular table that could be stored in that particular table. This is the temporary table we had created, right? This is the sorry, we had created regular table. In the regular table will be store the data. So coming to the temporary table, it could store the data. So just open it. So our data had stored it already, 27, 28, 22. Our data had stored it. So coming to this part, temporary table. So in the temporary tables area, in the temporary table environment, it could not store the data here. It could not store the data. Temporary tables majorly we are going to use in a report environment. When you are going to create the reports, SSRS reports, these kind of things, we are majorly going to use temporary tables. It could not store the data. Temporary tables majorly working. You just sleep about in memory and tempdb. I will explain about it later. In memory and tempdb, those are both are temporary tables. That's not a big issue. Just leave it. So need to know about temporary table. What is temporary table? Temporary table majorly used to fetch the data from one environment to other. Sorry, not for fetching. To pass the data. It uses to pass the data from one environment to another environment. So for suppose Anish main table is my main table. Anish main table is my table. From the table I need to create a report. Okay. From the table I need to create a specific report. From, sorry. So from the table I need to create a specific table. So this is the table environment. This table environment to by using the temporary table. So for suppose one is temporary table. Okay. This is the temporary table. So from this environment to temporary table will be get the data and it will be pass the data to particular report. It could not store the data. You understand? It could not store the data from this environment to this environment. It's like a bridge. It's help like a bridge. But this bridge cannot store the data. It just pass the data. After passing the data, First of all, you just get the data from here. I mean, from Anif's main table. After passing the data from here to here, okay. Sorry. You just got the data. When it is calling, it could pass the data. I mean, it could pass the data from here to here. After passing the data, it could not store the data. The table will be empty. The temporary table will be empty. Always
Okay,
doing like this.
automatically.
Again, you are going to call this same like, and again it will be calling like same. Again, it will be working like same. This is the temporary table. Temporary table main motto is it could not store the data. It just pass the data from one environment to another environment. It is mainly used for reports maintaining, report creation. If you want to create a report, in the real-time industry, wherever you can, if you want to create a report, you could. If you want to create a report, you could maintain temporary table. That's a rule. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the temporary table. In that temporary table, we have two kind of temporary tables: in memory and sorry, in memory and tempdb.
MDB.
Yes.
Tempdb means database, temporary database. Okay, in memory have 32-bit. In memory could be stored. I mean, in memory could this table you will be used for 32-bit. I mean, small content of data. If you want to pass that small content of data in that situations for the one environment to in another environment, in that situation we can pass this table. I mean, we can pass this. I mean, this kind of we can select this kind of table. Okay. If you want to pass, I mean, if you want to pass too much of data, like heavy content of data, in that sense 64-bit. This is the difference between this one to this one. Okay. If you have heavy content of data, in that sense we will go for tempdb. If you have less content of data, in that sense we will go for in memory. This is the table. Okay. So now we have table based practices 1, 2, 3, 4. Name, label, and table title field 1, table title field 2, and regular. I mean, table type. Okay. Coming to the table group. This is one more. This is one more base property. Table group. By using the table group, what is the purpose of table group?
No.
If you want to create, if you will go for, let me say one more. Let me explain about it briefly. Okay. Table group. It should declare the table. What it is and where it is. So this is miscellaneous table. Okay. This is also miscellaneous table. Wherever you can go. This is also miscellaneous. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah. This is worksheet header table. This is also worksheet header table. This is also transaction header table. So if you'll go for the table, by looking the table group, we can easily declare where it is using, what it is, which kind of table we can declare. Is it main table, or it is group table, or it is parameter table, or it is framework table, or it is reference table? We can easily declare it. If you can create a table, if you will create a table, you need to declare it in the real-time environment: group table, or main table, or miscellaneous table, or parameter table. So we need to pass it. We need to pass this argument. This is the best property. We need to give it. This is the rule. This is the law. Okay. Why you are going to, if I want to customize the particular table, if I am the unknown person for this project, I suddenly entered into the table, and so if I will come to the table, I just have a look on here. Oh, table group. Okay. This is the transaction table. So I have a requirement in the main table. So for suppose parameter table. for suppose transaction header table. So this is not my table. So I doesn't have a need to do the customization in this particular table. So then he will go back. Then he will go back for searching transaction header table. You understand, guys?
Okay.
So this is the declaration for the table smell. What kind of table it is? It is main table, it is our transaction table, or it is child table, it is group table. Which kind of genuine, if which kind of genes this table having, that should be declared in table group. So when you are going to create a table in the real time industry, wherever it is, if you want to create a table, it should be, default table group is miscellaneous. Look over here.
Default.
Yeah, people are going to ask you, what is the default table group? Miscellaneous. Mis miscellaneous. 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 This is the default table group. Miscellaneous. Okay. This is the table default group. Miscellaneous. Table group. We should declare the table type. Which kind of table? Is it main table? Is it parameter? Is it parameter table? Is it parent table? Is it form table? It is child table. So whatever it is, you can declare this the table type. This is the way. So if you will go for the interview, here 3 questions. Yeah, what are the table best practices? Name, label, title field 1, title field 2, table group, and table type. Okay. Okay, this question. And what is the table type? What are the table types we are having? We are having 2 types of tables. First one is regular, and second one is temporary table. So regular table could be store the data. In temporary table, it could not store the data. Temporary tables are 2 types: in memory and temp to be. In memory for less content of data. In memory, these 2 tables also, we just pass the data from one environment to another environment. It could not store the data. In memory for less content of data. Temp db for huge content of data. And coming to table group. Table group, the default table group is miscellaneous, and by using the table group, we can declare the table. If I am unknown person, if I am the person, if I am the new person to the project, by watching the table group, I can declare, oh, this table is this kind, this table is this kind. I can come for the specific justification. Okay, I will get the specific justification by using the table group. Okay, and catch lookups also we are having here. I will explain about it later. Catch lookup none. So there is too much. This one also one kind of. This one also none TTC. I will explain it later. Okay, no issues. Catch lookup, by catch lookup, the main motto of the catch lookup is this one also. Catch lookup also one table best practice. You just know it. You just know about it. Basic thing. Catch lookup is used to catch the data. To retrieve the data by using the lookups. I will explain about it later. What is lookup? What is what? Catch lookup is used to retrieve the data by using the lookup. Okay. So these all are the best practices for the particular table. Wherever you will go for the table, these all are the best practices. This thing is done in the environment, real-time industry. Okay. Just a moment, guys. Just a moment, guys. I'm searching for our. Sorry.
Sashi, can you repeat that first interview question for that table? What are the properties for the table, right?
Yes. What are the properties of the table? This question.
What are the properties?
Yeah, name and label. The best practices we are having, mainly the best practices: name and table, name and label, and title field 1, title field 2, and table type and table group. This one question. And few guys going to ask you, what are the table types? This is also one question. And few guys going to ask you, what is the default table group and what is the table group? So here we have three questions. And one more question, what is catch lookup? I will explain about it later very briefly, but but majorly we need to say about like this. Cache lookup. We have the cache lookup. I mean, for the particular table, this is for. I mean, this is for retrieve the data based on the lookup. Okay. Okay, right. This is
Yeah.
this is the table creation, and this is the properties, and this is the project creation. If you want to create, I mean, more things, you just go for the new and group, and after that, I am going to create a form. Okay, I'm going to create a form. So I just copy it, and we need to do like this. Okay, guys.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, alt plus up arrow and alt plus down arrow. Okay. Yeah, this is the way, guys. Okay. 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 For today, it's enough, I guess.
That's good.
Okay.
Tomorrow